Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with a very new chapter of mathematics, standard 9th, lines and angles. And before we start with the chapter, let us understand some basic terminologies to go with and what is there in class 9th. First of all, we'll start with the introduction of lines and angles. The first is lines. We'll talk about lines first and then we go with the angles. A line is a straight figure which does not have an endpoint and extends infinitely in opposite directions. Look at the figure here. This is a figure of line. These two arrows indicates that one arrow to the right is going endlessly or infinitely to the right, and one arrow to the left goes infinitely to the left. And the second one is a curved line. This is a curved line. Next term in the chapter is angles. An angle, when we join two line segments at a single point, an angle is formed, or we can say that an angle is a combination of two line segments at a common endpoint. This common point is called as vertex of the angle, and the two line segments are called the arms of the angles formed. Or in other words, we can say that an angle is formed when a ray is rotated clockwise or anti-clockwise. Or simply we can say when two lines are intersected together, the point of intersections forms four angles. So here these are the arms. BA and BC are the arms of the given angle. Say this is theta, represented by theta. So theta is the representation of an angle. So ABC is an angle. Angle ABC, this is the symbol of an angle. We can represent an angle with three letters or with a single letter as angle B only. Okay, so either you can write ABC or angle CBA or angle B. All three are correct. Okay, going forward, we have types of angles. There are basically 6 types of angles, which are acute angles. If an angle is less than 90 degrees, then it is called an acute angle. So the angle formed between more than 0 and less than 90 degrees. Obtuse angle, it's more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees. So it is 90 to 180 range. Here is theta, more than 90 and less than 180. Right angle, if an angle is exactly at 90 degrees, it is called a right angle. So theta, which is equals to 90 degrees. A straight angle, if an angle is exactly 180 degrees, theta equals to 180 degrees. Going next, so we have reflex angle, more than 180, less than 270 degrees. 180 to 270 range, or we can say 180 to 360. So all the angles falling between 180 and 360 will give you the reflex angles. And the complete angle, which is also called as full angle, a 360 degree angle, is called a full angle. Looking at the figure here, this is acute, less than 90, exactly 90, which is right angle. Obtuse angle, more than 90 but less than 180. A straight angle, completely equals to 180. And this is a reflex, which is greater than 180 degree, and exactly 360 is the full angle. Apart from these six angles, we have other types of angles as well. These are complementary angles. The sum of the two angles measures 90 degrees, then that comes under complementary angles. Suppose we have here .30 degree, and next one is 60 degree. So 60 plus 90 will give you 90. 60 plus 30 will give you 90 degree. So this is a complementary angle. On the other hand, we have supplementary angle. The sum of the measures of two angles is 180 degree. So say we have the first angle is A and second angle is B. So sum of these two angles will be 180 degree. 180 degree. Adjacent angle. An adjacent angle have something in common. The first common part is the vertex, and the second part is the common arm. And the non-common arm will be on the either side of this common arm. Okay, on the either side of this common arm, or on the either side of these adjacent angles, we have a non-common arm. So say we have here one angle I'm drawing. This is an angle, and one more ray is coming out of this point. Suppose this is O and this is A, this is B. This is A and this is B. So A and B are adjacent. Where it has common vertex, which is O, a common arm which is OM, say, and the non-common arms are on the either side of this common arm, that is OA and OB, and they are the non-common arms. Okay, I hope this is clear to you all. Next one is linear pair. A linear pair is a pair of adjacent angles whose non-common sides are opposite rays. Opposite rays, in what sense they are talking about? Suppose I have one ray here. Second ray I'm drawing like this. Say this is the second ray. Okay, and if this ray is joins with the first ray, by looking at the figure, it has a common endpoint, which is O, and OA is going to the right, OB is going to the left, and these are opposite to each other, and an angle is formed on that. This angle is formed. So this is adjacent angle A and B. So these two angles are the pair of angles, okay, and they are forming on the same vertex because they are the adjacent angles, and the non-common arms are the two opposite rays. In that case, we call it linear pair angles. Okay. The next one is vertically opposite angles. When two lines intersect, the vertically opposite angles so formed are equal. What are they trying to say here? Suppose this is one ray, one line, another line is this. So when they intersect each other at a given point O, so the angle so formed here, this angle, the vertically angles, opposite angles will be equal. So if this is A, this will also be A. If this is B, this will also be B. So this is under vertically opposite angles, and they are always equal. So that's all from today's class. You can start solving questions from the reference book, and for more practice you can go with the examples also. And if you face any problem, you can ask me in the virtual class. Thank you.